When researching this story, I've gone on several websites. I've seen probably hundreds of thousands, if not, let's say at least thousands of people on these barebacking sites that are specifically targeted for men who want to have bareback sex without condoms. Why haven't these organizations, gay organizations, the Department of Health, the CDC, gone more into these sites, talked to people, done the little research that is available, that is possible, to try and understand more what this is all about? Why 7 years later are we discovering that there are 40% of gay men possibly who are engaging in this risky behavior?
Right. Let's first say also that there probably before 7 years ago, gay and bisexual men were engaging in this kind of behavior. So let's put that fact out there. But AIDS service organizations do a good job. Agencies like GMHC certainly provide services to people that they need. But these organizations are so strapped. They have so many things to do. They have to fight the stigma of HIV. They have to make sure people are getting their medications. They have to make sure people are getting housing. So when you have such a full agenda, it's difficult to focus on issues like this. You know, hopefully news stories like this, you know, raise red flags for federal legislators. To provide funding to agencies like GMHC and to researchers to address this more. But, you know, it's something that has to be done. It's a little late. You know, the behavior is really prevalent, but it's not too late that we can't actually impact a change.
Your research has found what type of people are doing this. We interviewed, Itai interviewed somebody in his piece who said it was just a matter of trying to seek attention or be included. I'm curious to know if you think it is purely people glamorizing the disease. Have you looked at the psychoanalysis aspects of it?
You know, I'm actually hoping to get some money from the feds to look at this more in depth, but some of my preliminary work shows that there's a complex interaction between who a person is, where he socializes, whom he interacts with. So yes, it's a glamour thing for some. Some men are seeking sensations. Some men are doing drugs and which is impacting their sex. Some men are tired of using a condom. They've done it for 20 years. You know, you're talking the story about young men being bug chasers. Older men in their 30s and 40s are also bug chasers. So you have a community that in some ways has had a sort of post-traumatic stress disorder due to the HIV epidemic. They've had it. So you put all those forces together and you create a phenomenon which is unfortunately very chic right now, very popular, and, you know, very cool in the minds of some men.
You said it's very chic right now. Do you think it will be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, or is this a trend that will pass soon?
I don't think it's a trend. I think it's been around for a while. I think it will continue unless we make an effort to put an end to it. The way we put an end to it is helping men understand why barebacking and why bug chasing is a problem. And ultimately, for HIV, I think, you know, we had these campaigns years ago when drug users who were put in jail talked about their brains being fried and, you know, how horrible jail was. HIV positive men need to step up to the plate and say, you know what, being HIV positive is not exactly all that great. Taking these pills is all not that easy. Making sure that I have to go to the movies and step outside to take my medications is not an easy aspect of my life. And I think then the message gets passed on to HIV negative men and to the younger generation that's coming up.
Dr. Perry Halkitis, psychologist from NYU, we thank you so much for coming in. Itai Hod, I know it's been a long day for you. Thank you for staying with us tonight.